Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the Minnesota Vikings. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. McCarthy now going to start with a pass. There's Jefferson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's second and a couple. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. 3rd down coming up. To throw is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
That's good.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. That one caught by the former Lion, T.J. Hawkinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
16-yard line.
Throwing again is McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. They begin with a 3rd down and 3. They try and run for the first down with Jones.
That's a really nice job up front, clearing the lane, pick up the first down. Now, he didn't get in the end zone, but now you got a fresh set of downs to try to punch it in.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Jones! And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. May to the air once more. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Vikings 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Out of the gun, here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New England. Working out of the gun, it's May. That's Cooper open right side. And he's close to another 1st down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down at the 7-yard line.
Pistol give to Stevenson. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the 1st down.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's a designed run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Throwing now is May. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. That'll be complete to Gibson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. But put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 3. On the give, this is Stevenson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 6. Here's May. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They're going. It's May. And it's complete to Diggs. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. They'll run it here with Antonio Gibson. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is May. Left side, he's got Henry. He's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now, this looks like a design run, and it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chain.
It's a gain of 3.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Stevenson will get the call to start the 4th quarter. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 7. To throw now, May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Pull the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. He was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. He pulls it in around the 5.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregaves. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. Oh, no, he missed it. Not more than a chip shot, but it's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
They don't waste any time capitalizing on their opponent's mistake, so they miss the field goal, you take the ball back. There's a lot of energy on the sideline. That's a big win for your defense. So what do you got to do? You got to go out there as an offense and get off to a fast start, and that's exactly what they're able to do on that 1st down play.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Jefferson on the right side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
It'll be interesting to see how they handle this situation. Do they try to slow play this and try to score without giving the ball back? Or do they try to strike as quickly as possible? So first things first, they got to convert this third down.
On third down, here's Jones. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Interesting call for the defense. Pressure or sit back on 4th and 5. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Jack Gibbons.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Not much happening there. Just a short game. It is 2nd and 9. They'll drop to throw. Pass caught right side by Henry. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Throwing on third down is May. Escaping to his left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here we go. One final play. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.
Tricky.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. About set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And it'll be third down.
2 yards to go.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. A pickup of 12 yards. It'll be a Vikings first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one is caught by Addison. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Jordan Addison, touchdown Minnesota. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Throwing right away, it's Med. Open man, that's the tight end, Hunter Henry. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 8. From out of the gun, here's Med. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
Demario Douglas, the intended target. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Result of the play is a turnover.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now Jones. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here comes the screen to Jones. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Minnesota.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often.
No chance at all. He'll go down. Now from the 9. It'll be second and goal.
A loss of 7 yards.
Here's McCarthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. So, time to think about 4th and goal coming up. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter, as they think about what they want to do here on 4th and goal. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
I don't hate the decision, Mike. Be aggressive. Come away with a touchdown. But what the quarterback understands in this situation is you just can't hold the ball. You got to get it out of your hand. Give your guy a chance to come down with it. And he puts the ball in harm's way and results in a pick.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Jonathan Allen on the tackle. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 6-yard line.
Second down, they need 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He's got his big tight end, Henry. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Working out of the gun, it's May. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw again is May. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Here's May again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They're going. It's May. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Pats' first down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
2nd and 10. He'll go play action with May. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. It's an incompletion. Austin Hooper was the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
First catch of the game for Diggs, and it's a first down. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now May. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We're back to Foxborough after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. May to throw again. There's a short one to Hooper. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. A carry now for Gibson. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, New England.
game, Mike. We're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. Over the middle, he hits his tight end, Hooper. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. May gonna look to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, it's May. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
May to throw on 2nd down. He runs with it. To the pylon, he's pinned. Great May. Touchdown, New England. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think of quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now May and the Patriots going to line up and go for 2. Here's May. That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half, and the kickoff's coming their way. On the return is Rodgers. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. McCarthy to the air on second down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's a design run, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And they will finally track him down. Great coverage downfield. Leads to a sack.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
On third and long, here's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. On fourth down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. That's Jalen Naylor back to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Jones. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Minnesota.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he will get into the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Patriots 8.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. A return now from the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll get forward for about a yard. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Throwing on second down. May. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Mekhi Blackson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
So a big one there to start the drive. 38 yards. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Will Reichert down on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will extend this third quarter lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On play action, here's May. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays, but I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of spark.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's May. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. May to the air once more. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Stevenson. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll go. Here's May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. He's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Stevenson will get the call to start the 4th quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? Austin Hooper, touchdown Patriots. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
1st down, Vikings.
Jones now on 1st and 10. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. There's Jefferson, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down. In motion, it's Jefferson. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
To throw is McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
All right, Mike. File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Out to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel. They'll drop the throw. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up second and inches at the Patriots' 16-yard line.
Second and inches. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, here's McCarthy. He pulls it in around the 5. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Patriots 14.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. They have 2 timeouts, but not much time. Down 2 scores as we get to first and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
He's got his man, Jefferson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis. And the Patriots are going to take possession. Now we're going to get a timeout, somewhat pointlessly called here with 3 seconds to go in a game that has already been decided. Here we go. 1, final play. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game.
Welcome, football fans, to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Denver Broncos and the San Francisco 49ers. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Santa Clara. Marvin Mims now to return it. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Nix. Hits him on the in route. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Now Nick's on third down. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short. Nick's from the gun. He finds it beyond the marker. And he goes out a little short of the 40. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on fourth down. It keeps this drive moving.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Nick's now on first and 10. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Once more, it's Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They'll throw again. Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Ooh, for a moment, thought those were our first points until he came and knocked it away.
Yeah, I think the message sent pretty clear after that play. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that to be the first ones on the board.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Nix to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
On third down, here's Nix. Has it in close. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It's now fourth down.
Going on fourth, here's Nix. He's got it. And this defense completes the goal line stand. What a start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Nix trying to sneak it. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Broncos finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bo Nix touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes one defender. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Niners to the line. First and 10. Purdy throwing here to start. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Kittle. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun is Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. To the left side and wheeled in by Kittle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set it down to 2.
These runs, you get maybe a couple of them a game, right, Kate? He breaks that one, and we see him start the foot race. I think we were all rooting for the touchdown just a little bit. That's the type of effort that deserves to finish it in the end zone.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 3rd down, Purdy. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Broncos take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Finds the in route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes them to 3rd and 5. Try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers with a 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. So that brings up 4th and long.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless. and they can't execute, it will continue to do so.
4th and forever coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Brought in close to the 8. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Fullback trying to power it across. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on the fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Broncos 7, 49ers 6. Jake Moody to kick
Things
off.
trim back down to a single-point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st down, it's Nix. And it's completed right side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Rolling out to his left. Has a man downfield, it's Jennings. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
That's good for A.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. John Franklin Myers coming in to clean things up.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
From the 41. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Outside, yellow. 22, watch out.
From the 16. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
22, watch out.
He'll throw it. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he won't make the marker. And they rally to him in time. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you, that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Completed over the middle. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is stumped with authority there, but that stump came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Nix with it on 1st. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in a first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing again. Here's Nix. It's Sutton with back-to-back catches. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Bombers.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw again. Nix. It connects down the sideline. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now they send their back in motion right. Once more, it's Nix. Short pass brought in. He has room past the 25. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Captain.
Nix to throw again. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Nix now to throw. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Working quickly here.
6 brings up 2nd and goal at the 49ers' 10-yard line.
Nix looking to throw. Has it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw it. Connects on the crosser. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead to 7. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers trail by 8. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this 3rd down. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He'll look to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. Left side secured by Ayuk. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Kittle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Forced out to his right. That one connects. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on...
And he takes it in for the touchdown, down to their last breaths, and he gives them a shot now to force overtime. Nobody counted on a return trip to the end zone for him, partner, and maybe that's why it worked out for his 2nd score of this game.
Yeah, and if 2's good, make him stop this fullback because the dude is on fire.
Let's go. And the conversion is good. He's into the end zone. Oh, looks like we may be headed for overtime.
Jake Booty to kick off for the 49ers.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. On the return, here's Mims. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Back to a familiar target. It's Sutton. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Dobbins trying the right side. A solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be second down. So here's their third and final timeout. 7 seconds left in this game.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
An entire game coming down to the leg of Will Lutz. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.